Hi there. We are asked to describe the relationship between muscle force development and the recruitment of different muscle fibers and the differentiation between those two types in relation to generating ATP with the three energy systems. So the level of force that is required always depends on which fibers are being recruited and which energy systems are being utilized. So the level of force required determines force initiated and regulated by our nervous system through motor recruitments of motor units. So those motor units consist of motor neurons and muscle fibers that they innervate, which means that which fiber they're actually operating. And these are recruited according to size principle. And those motor unit or neuron recruitments, it starts out small with the smaller threshold type motor units first. They get recruited first. And then as demand increases, the higher the threshold gets. This just allows for efficiency and ability to generate higher force when necessary in a movement or a workout. And these muscle fiber types that are being recruited is we start with our type 1 is our slow twitch, our low force, highly fatigue resistant type muscle fibers. They are in it for the long haul and they are slow to produce ATP, but they also are slow to burn it up. So, excuse me, they operate more on an oxidative phosphorylation type system or an aerobic system. So they need oxygen in order to produce that ATP for that long duration. And next, we have the moderate type fast twitch muscle, which is our type 2A, and that's our moderate force, our moderately fatigue resistant, moderately generating ATP, and that operates in a glycolytic or oxidative system, usually glycolytic and some oxidative. And that glycolytic usually lasts up to 2 minutes or so before we start burning into that oxidative system. And our type 2X is our fastest twitch and our max force type fibers. And they are quick to fatigue. They're fast, but they burn through that ATP fast, and they produce it fast too, but they burn through it quick. And those operate in our ATP PC energy system, which is our anaerobic, which means that they don't need oxygen to produce the ATP. And that's only good for about 10 seconds or so. Those are our fast twitch, super fast movements like a clean and jerk or a block in volleyball. So all these systems are working simultaneously when demands are being put on muscles, but the demand determines which one is being recruited. So a steady state cardio type workout would be recruiting more of the oxidative or the slow twitch. And like I said, blocking in volleyball is more of our fast twitch ATP PC type movements. So these all of these they coincide together. So our type 1 slow twitch muscles, they're in the oxidative type system. And then as demand increases, you go up to type 2A, and that's our moderate or our glycolytic system. And then we go up to type 2X or the fastest twitch or the ATP PC system. And they all work together, but as demand increases, you'll progress between those three. So to conclude, the force production is recruited by our nervous system, carried out by our skeletal system, and fueled by the energy system. And all that demand is determined by motor unit activation. So when I do my own workouts, I lift a lot of weights. When I do my own workouts, I use a lot of fast twitch in the weight room. Some slow twitch when I'm lowering a weight down, but to lift the weight, it uses more fast twitch muscles. And when I am on the volleyball court and I am blocking a ball or spiking or something like that, jumping for any reason, I am using fast twitch muscles. Okay, thanks a lot.